Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shri Bhagavān Uvacha. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpadau Vishrajamiyaham. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 9.7 9.7 Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpadau Vishrajamiyaham. Sarva Bhutani Kaunteya Prakritim Yanti Mamikam Kalpakshaye Punastani Kalpadau Vishrajamiyaham. That is Sri Bhagavān. So Bhagavan in the 9th chapter is speaking about the confidential matters and what bhakti is, the most confidential one. So here now Bhagavan is speaking of his prakṛti, jiva shakti, how does the creation happen. Sarva bhutani kaunteya prakṛtim yanti mamikam. All the bhutas, all the living entities. O Kaunteya, Arjuna, all these living entities, prakṛtim yanti mamikam, prakṛtim, in this nature, yanti, they enter. So mamikam, my prakṛti, they enter into my nature. It's not the nature of the Lord, but the prakṛti of the Lord, the nature that is created by the Lord. Living entities enter. Then kalpakshaye, this is at the end of the millennium, at the end of the life of Brahma. Punastani, once again, all of those living entities, kalpadau, at the beginning of the kalpa, vishrajamiyaham, they are born again. They are created again. The living entities. The souls are not created, but the bodies are created. When the Brahma takes birth again, then the Visarga, secondary creation starts, and then souls' bodies are created. So in this way, when the Brahma is born from the navel of Bhagavan, then he wouldn't know where he is and what he should do. But so Brahma, when he is born from the navel of Bhagavan on the lotus feet, on the top of the lotus feet, he sits there. And at that time, it's all dark. And Brahma didn't know where he was, what he was supposed to do. Nothing. Who was he? What is he supposed to do? Where did he come from? Nothing. He knew nothing. So he just went down the stem of the lotus. So from the flower where he was sitting, he went down the stem of the lotus, searching for these answers. Who am I? what am I supposed to do? What is my purpose here? So he went down the stem, and he actually reached the origin of the stem, the navel of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. He wasn't able to see anything. He was just going down, only tactile sensation, only feeling with the feeling with the Sankey, only through the sense of skin, the feeling, he would just go down and then comes to know this is the end of the stem. There is something here and I'm unable to go further. He feels like that with his, skin, the tactile sensation. He comes to know. And then he heads back again. However, he came down through down the stem, then he heads back up the stem. And he was thinking, who am I? Where am I? What am I supposed to do? So now he hears this word, tapa. And he hears something in the Sanskrit. It's more like a sentence, but the prominent syllables put together gives this meaning, tapa. So now Brahma understands, oh, I do not really know who I am. I do not know where I am. But now that I hear this tapa, let me do the austerity. Let me do the tapas. Then I will get the answers for my questions, and I can know who I am and what to do. So like that, Brahma hears that tapa, and then he starts meditating. Of course, after meditating many years, then Lord Narayana appears. And then, creation. And Lord Narayana gives the memory of how to create and blesses him, and then creation happens. So this is what happens. And this is what happens when Brahma is born. Brahma is born, and then the bodies for the living entities, he starts manufacturing them. So this is Kalpada Vishrajamyaham. This is the creation. So the souls are eternal, like the sun rays from the sun are eternal, souls are eternal. So the souls are eternal. It's not that Brahma created. But these souls now, who actually came from the body of the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, where they were just resting throughout this time when Brahma dies and there is no more creation. The souls were resting on the body of Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. So at that time, though the souls are present on the body of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, they are not in Vaikuntha. Why like that? Because the souls are present along with the subtle body, their subtle body. And that's why they cannot enter the Vaikuntha yet. Then when Brahma is born again, then a physical body is given to this, a soul. So this continues. This continues. Because the subtle body is present, a gross body is given by Bhagavān, by Brahma. Until this subtle body is gone, then when this subtle body is gone, then one doesn't need the gross body. Then one doesn't have to be in this material world. We are in this material world only because this subtle body, which has impressions of this material world and wanting to be in the material world to do something here. That's the reason we are here. So The very fact that we are seeing these bodies means there is subtle body inside which is wanting to be here. That's why we are here. It's only so this our bodies also, they come and go, they come and go, they change, they come and go. But the subtle body, which is the cause of this gross body, only when that is annihilated, then back home, back to Godhead happens. So the whole Bhakti Yoga, as we heard, gives a spiritual body. As the spiritual body grows, the subtle body disintegrates and totally disappears. So when all the spiritual body is full of rasa, full of love for the Lord, Kṛṣṇa, it enters into the realm of Kṛṣṇa. That's what the bhakti is about.